thank you. Michigan and Detroit Mercy. The Wolverines will be in the home whites today. Detroit in red, trimmed with white and blue. It'll be Olivia Olson once again to jump it up against Kaylee Starks, who gets her second straight start in place of an injured Miana Hooper. First possession of the Wolverines as they go left to right. It's a backdoor feed for Slater for an easy 2 off the glass. Michigan is going to have a huge size advantage. Talked about that in the interview with Coach. Amaya O'Brien at 5'1" runs the point for Detroit Mercy. She has it on the left wing against Silas Swords. Quick handoff for Starks. Now up top, Michaela Jackson, 10 to shoot, over to McQueen. Aaliyah McQueen will fire the 3. It's no good. Long rebound, Swords has it, and she'll bring it up the floor for Michigan. She gets it back straight away against Holloway, 15 to shoot. Screen there, Wolverines hedge it, and now Hobbs picks the pocket of Michaela Jackson. Back the other way she goes. Hobbs avoids the defender, missed the layup, and then couldn't get her own rebound, but it's dribbled off the baseline by Detroit. So give Jackson credit for coming back and bothering Hobbs without fouling her. Jordan couldn't convert the layup, and now Michigan will have to throw it in from the baseline with Mila Holloway. By O'Brien, she's going to get the whistle on Michigan. Mila Holloway will pick up the foul, her first, and the team's first. And with 8 to go in the first quarter, Emea O'Brien, a graduate student from Detroit, will step to the line. She played 70 games in her career at LIU before her final season now for the Titans. First free throw is all around the rim and through. 88% free throw shooter, so she got the shooter's touch on that one. 4-2 for Michigan. 6-1 Wolverines, 7.5 to go in the first. Detroit working right to left in this opening 20 minutes. This is Jackson trying to drive it on Holloway. Good defense by Mila, forces a kick up all the way to the top. Starks off her hand, saves near midcourt. Now quick pass left side, O'Brien with 8 on the timer. O'Brien searches, probes down the lane, all the way to the rim, missed the scoop. Rebound, Camp Schrader out to Olson. Olivia up the floor. 5 games for Detroit, or 6 games before that injury. Leader in assists at 2.9 per game. She's in off the bench. She's wearing a white wrap around her right knee. My guess is that had something to do with her absence last time out. Now Detroit goes as big as it can. Off the bench comes number 34, Shantice Craig, a 6'2 senior from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Olson, nice drop inside to Grabovskaya. High off the glass, no. Got her own miss. Second try, no. Third try, left hand, yes. Over McQueen, wide open for 3. No good from the right point. Olson, the rebound. Outlet Macy Brown, just in the game for Michigan. Brown to the bucket. No, but a foul. Good attack by Macy end to end. Michaela Jackson will pick up this whistle for Detroit. That is the Titans' second. Alize Tripp checks in for the first time, a senior from Jackson, Michigan, who went up.
Probably my grandma C's pumpkin pie recipe. My favorite holiday food is my dad makes really good chocolate chip cookies. My favorite holiday recipe is peanut butter cookies. My mom makes really good hash brown casserole. This is controversial, but my mom makes Buckeyes and they're really good.
Pass away to Starks. Now McQueen. Gives it up to Maddie Diabate. First time in the game for her. Pass back to Starks. Shot clock at 5, now 3 as Starks tries to drive. Kicks it in the corner to Diabate. The 3 is an air ball. Rebound to Olson. Brown, long cross-court pass head to Hobbs. Tried to throw it inside to Grabovskaya, knocked away by McQueen. Back to her, now inside Grabovskaya. Backdoor touch for Quarles Daniels on the baseline. Pass away to Starks. Now McQueen. Gives it up to Maddie Diabate. First time in the game for her. Pass back to Starks. Shot clock at 5, now 3 as Starks tries to drive. Kicks it in the corner to Diabate. The 3 is an air ball. Rebound to Olson. Brown, long cross-court pass head to Hobbs. Tried to throw it inside to Grabovskaya, knocked away by McQueen. Back to her, now inside Grabovskaya. Backdoor touch for Quarles Daniels on the baseline. There's a hard trap in the corner out of Olson. She went to the floor, but somehow got the ball out of there to Brown, and Michigan was able to work it down on the block for Hobbs. Jordan was fouled, will go to the line for 2. Detroit foul on Diabate, her first. Hobbs, nothing but net on that free throw attempt. 10 for 10 now on the year. Make it 11. Glass, no. Rebound tipped out by Detroit and saved by O'Brien along the sideline. She's able to squeeze a pass away, and then a bad pass up the floor will end up in the first row of seats as McQueen threw it away as the Titans tried to run. So the Wolverines forcing some turnovers. It's 5 now on Detroit. 5 as well on Michigan. Olsen will sub out for the Wolverines. O'Brien wants to lob it in for Tripp, does so. Tripp trying to go to her right. Leaves it in the corner for Jackson. Jackson spinning on Delfoss. Off glass. Ooh, halfway down and out. Rebound Crockett. Now Macy Brown, middle of the floor. Quick pass over for Hobbs. Hobbs to Brown straight away. Crockett at the elbow. Instead it goes to Camp Trader outside. Screen there from Macy. Camp Trader to Crockett straight on. Now it's Delfoss. Down low Hobbs. And a chance for a three-point play. And the Michigan foul on Jordan Hobbs. Free throw short. Rebound tipped, kept alive. Michigan has it with 10. Here's Macy Brown. Bumped in midcourt by O'Brien, and that is a silly play by a veteran, Imaya O'Brien, who's played a lot of basketball in her time at LIU. Will have the ball to start the second quarter on the alternating arrow. They start with Sanders, Burton, McQueen, Jackson, and Hooper as the 5 on the floor. At the elbow, Sanders fakes a handoff, drives left, puts it up off the glass and scores it. That's Jasmine Edwards, with her second bucket, 27-11. Michigan goes quickly the other way into Grabovska. Serious influence. So McQueen called for her first for Detroit, first in the period, and Olsen to the charity stripe for Michigan. Wolverines came in at 73% as a team from the line this season, and that number is just going up right now. They've had a baker's dozen already today and are perfect so far. No announcer jinx either. 14 out of 14 as Olsen makes it. For the Titans, Aaliyah McQueen. Back comes Michigan. It's Olsen on the rhythm and one from the left. Don't blink. Wolverines taking the ball out of the basket, zipping up the floor, and Olsen, the beneficiary, going to have a chance for a three-point play. She's in double figures, first to get there today. 10 points now for the freshman from New Hope, Minnesota. Mentioned the current freshman of the week. Detroit will throw in. They'll give him a fresh 30 as well. McQueen was slow to get up, but will stay in the game. Meanwhile, Anna Lassen will check in for the first time, a freshman from nearby South Lyon, Michigan. Played at South Lyon East High School. Here's Tripp along the right sideline. Quarles Daniels bugging her. Back in the game with 2 fouls. O'Brien, second leading scorer for the Titans at 13.7 points per game. They need her abilities on the floor right now. She's got to play careful with 2 fouls. Backdoor feed to Holloway. Blocked inside by Detroit. Mercy. And then a reach-in foul by Mila. So Michigan tried to take advantage of that right away. They call a backdoor play for Holloway against O'Brien. But good help. Brown got to get it in. Lobs for Crockett, wing right. Macy Brown comes back to get it. Bottom of the block, M running the point. Brown to her right, double team Quarles Daniels, straight away for Crockett. 18 to shoot. Crockett with a crossover. Lob for Camp Schrader against O'Brien. Pass back for Quarles Daniels in the lane. She's fouled. I believe this will be on Lassen. Jackson to the bench for Detroit, replaced by Burton. Brown to throw it in. Defended by O'Brien, underneath the basket. Got it to Camp Schrader. Puts it up over McQueen and hits it. So Greta with 6. 45-13 Michigan, 4:40 to go first half. Wolverine's going to be able to get a lot of players, a lot of minutes today. Spread those things around before this stretch of games coming up. Here's a 32-point Wolverine advantage, 3.5 to go. Backdoor Delphos, nice catch, turn, left hand off glass, and good. 50 in the first half for Michigan. Still 3:20 left in it. 50-16 Wolverines. This offense is humming today. O'Brien trying to go to her left, gets past Brown, tries to dribble through the lane, leaves it for Burton straight away for 3. Yes. Free throw good. 3 points for her. 30-point lead again. 2:15 to play regular in the first half. Grabovskaya has checked in for Michigan, replacing Crockett. And Shantice Craig, their biggest big for Detroit Mercy, is in as well. Here's Grabovskaya with a screen. Quarles Daniels. Craig took it away from her. Against Delphos, top of the key. Spinning pass back from McQueen. Olsen jumped it. Olsen tipped it into the front court. Olsen grabbed it and laid it in. Olivia Olsen being a defensive pest. And now O'Brien, and they're going to call Michigan with the foul in the backcourt. Delphos. That's her first, team's 4th. That's not a bad foul. The only thing it does do is turn the shot clock off. So Detroit can now have the final shot. Has 11. That makes 5 straight games in double figures for her. 5 points for Katie Burton. Four points for Jasmine Edwards and for Emea O'Brien. And then 3 from Allie Lassen. That's all the scoring for Detroit Mercy. 10 rebounds. Their leading rebounder was Alize Tripp with 3, and they had 4 first half assists, 2 of those from O'Brien. Michigan's leading rebounder, 50 in Knoxville. Again, 4:25 left, fourth quarter in that one. One final from earlier today. It's a Big Ten team, number 11, Ohio State. Improves to 10-0. Cody McMahon, 29 points. They rout Youngstown State today, 87-39. A couple of Big Ten teams in action later today, including the number 1 team in the country, UCLA. They will face Long Beach State. We faced the beach here a couple of weeks ago. And that one is actually out at Long Beach. Your own offensive end a little bit. 7 turnovers in the first half for Michigan. I would set a goal of 4 turnovers in the second half. You know you're going to have some units that don't play with each other a lot, but try to be efficient with the basketball. Don't turn it over. That would be the goal I would give my team at the half to keep them engaged. So let's try to keep this thing 4 turnovers or less in the second half for Michigan. And see if we can hit 100. They're well on their way to that with 59 first half points. They lead 59-27. Back to Jordan. And then Jordan rolled into the lane and tried to throw it in the corner, and nobody was there. So into the Michigan bench it went for a Wolverine turnover. Well, if the goal was 4 turnovers in the half, 1 in the first 50 seconds is not going to help that. Second possession of the second half now for Detroit Mercy. Here's O'Brien as they go left to right. Road red uniforms with white and blue trim. Michaela. Liz Honegger was a member of those teams at Bowling Green. They were some really good clubs. Olsen's free throw is good. 3-point play. Give her 18 now. 64-29 Michigan. That was during my time at Central Michigan. That was when they played in the old Anderson Coliseum as well. Here's McQueen. Nice shake of the defense, and a long 2 is good. Mercy 31. Back after this on the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield. Never saw her call for a timeout. That second weekend of January, then Michigan will host Washington and Rutgers back-to-back games on a Wednesday and Saturday, and then towards the end of the season, Penn State and then Iowa will come into Chrysler on back-to-back occasions. Otherwise, it's a lot of one home, one road for the Wolverines. Here's Michaela Jackson driving left side. Tough shot, no. Rebound, Kampschrader. It's on Jackson, her third, team's third, and Olivia Olsen. As I mentioned, the scoring numbers for Olsen, 19.2 over the past 5. She's about to surpass that if she can make these free throws. First one is good. Give her 19 on the nose today. Chance to make this 20. And there it is. So 20.
Wolverine fans, keep your hands together for football head coach Sharon Moore. Here to support our women's basketball program. And now, the holidays in clock.
The line for the second time today for Detroit. She split a pair in the first quarter. Now knocks this one down for her 5th point of the afternoon. She too has been in double figures in 4 straight. Hobbs, behind the back dribble against Hooper. 2 behind the back dribbles. Saves it to Kampschrader. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. Greta scooping. Got iron. Tipped up and in. Was that Swords or Olsen? I couldn't tell. Sounds like they're giving it to Swords. The tip in from Silas. She has 9. Here is Hooper to the basket. Back outside. They're going to get Lassen open for 3. She missed it. Holloway the rebound in the base. Hooper went back and got it. Then pushed it ahead to Tripp at the left point. Wing left now for Burton. She tries to drive across the lane. Outside, Lassen pulls another 3. Misses again. Grabovskaya the rebound. Quickly Holloway. Up for Swords. Sila launches the 3. In and out. Offensive rebound. Michigan had it for a moment. Then it comes free to Shantice Craig. Up the floor for Burton. One-on-one. Challenges Holloway. Double team. Pass. No. Rebound inside Diabate. Kick out for O'Brien. Ball never hit the rim. O'Brien has to hoist a 3. Off the bank. No. Rebound Grabovskaya. Quickly Holloway. Mila meets her way into the front court. Lob for Yulia. Back to Holloway on a wonderful give and go. She left the layup short. Grabovskaya the rebound. And her pass out is off the hands of Crockett and out of play. Holloway can't believe she didn't make that layup. A beautiful little give and go. Baseline attack. Layup good. Nice move by Del Foss. She's got a half dozen. 79-35, pressure in the backcourt. Burton along the left sideline somehow kept the dribble alive. Got it into the front court, back to O'Brien at the center with 10. O'Brien, a step back three over Del Foss. No, it was an air ball, but Del Foss hit her on the way down, and O'Brien will get 3 free throws. Second one on the way. Good. Alyssa on the board. 83-38 Michigan, 45-point lead, 9-10 to go in the fourth. There's O'Brien. Tiptoeing the baseline, nice drop off back for Jackson, lost it on the way up. 40 on the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield. How many people will empty out before our game? It's a little depressing to watch sometimes. Here goes Michaela Jackson, left side drive, no. Crockett the rebound, knocked away from her, right to Van Timmeren. Macy Brown, long pass up the floor, Quarles Daniels. She'll whip it over to Del Foss, back to Crockett, left point triple. Missed everything, Quarles Daniels on the rebound, put it up and is fouled by O'Brien. Greta sends it ahead to Macy Brown over midcourt. Brown, kick out left wing, Holloway, lob for Van Timmeren, low block left. Back outside Del Foss. Pass right wing, Brown, whips it inside to Van Timmeren. Turnaround, left hand off glass, no. And Detroit, with 3 players there, collects the rebound with Michaela Jackson. Approaching 5 to play, 90-40 Wolverines. Here's Jackson, top of the circle. Wolverines 90. And Detroit Mercy 45. There's Macy Brown, top of the key. Left wing pass for Del Foss. Long jumper inside the arc, no. Rebound, Detroit. Trip, cross court left, Burton. Baseline drive, Burton can't finish. Del Foss snatches the rebound for Michigan. Into the hands of Brown, right sideline. Hook pass, looking for Van. Kaylee Starks came with the help and took it away. 2:25 to play in regulation time. Trip down low, Diabate. Back to Trip on a cut. Pass out Starks, now Burton. Burton down the lane. Tough runner. Katie Burton. She has 9. 95-52.